In this podcast episode, Henry Shukman, a seasoned meditation teacher and author, explores the profound purpose and practical benefits of meditation. The conversation traverses topics such as the fundamental reasons behind meditation, its relevance in today's turbulent world, common misconceptions, how to begin a practice, differences between Western and Eastern perspectives, and the emotional and psychological impacts of the practice. Henry also shares insights into Zen, the nature of mindfulness, and the transformative potential meditation holds for individuals and society. Henry begins with a deep reflection on meditation's fundamental purpose, equating it with understanding the essence of life itself. Meditation offers a rare opportunity to recognize and appreciate the simple yet profound fact that one is alive, conscious, and aware. Despite life's challenges and hardships, both historically and in individuals' experiences, the practice invites an acknowledgement of this innate blessing. Meditation surfaces our natural state of being, existing before action or thought, a state often buried beneath constant activity and mental noise. This recognition is viewed not just as relaxation or well-being, but as a profound homecoming to ourselves. Addressing why people need meditation now more than ever, Henry acknowledges the present world's chaos, uncertainty, and overstimulation. He points out that historically humanity has faced equally catastrophic times, and yet meditation has persisted, reflecting its fundamental relevance. Our evolutionary wiring inclines us to constant mental activity, often in default mode, thinking about the past and future, which can lead to stress and disconnection. Meditation serves as an intervention, helping us disengage from this overdrive and reconnect with the present moment, creating inner calm amid outer turmoil. Many beginners encounter misunderstandings that hinder their practice. Henry highlights that some people dismiss meditation because their minds seem too busy, or claim alternative activities like running serve the same purpose. However, this busy mind is precisely why meditation is essential. It allows us to observe mental activity without being swept away. He also notes the Western tendency to seek immediate, measurable benefits, often framed by scientific proof or productivity gains, contrasting with more traditional Eastern approaches where meditation is accepted as inherently valuable without needing empirical justification. This difference can create frustration or resistance in novices who expect quick results or specific outcomes. Henry clarifies that while meditation is broadly beneficial, it may not be appropriate in cases of severe mental illness without professional support. However, for common mental health issues such as anxiety or mild depression, the practice has strong research support and therapeutic integration, including mindfulness-based cognitive therapies. Importantly, meditation does not demand perfection or a special posture. It adapts according to the practitioner's needs and limitations. The key is consistent practice, approaching it without rigidity or judgment, and understanding that meditation is not about doing, but about being. Henry emphasizes starting with small, achievable sessions, 5 to 10 minutes daily, to build consistency without overwhelm. Early morning is the ideal time to meditate because the mind is less entangled with daily distractions, but flexibility is encouraged, suggesting before meals or at night as alternatives. He stresses making a firm, upstream decision to meditate daily for at least 30 days before evaluating its effects. Habits ease with time, and commitment helps overcome common obstacles like perceived lack of time or uncertainty about technique. He also advocates eliminating choice overload in meditation apps and programs, promoting simple, guided pathways to support beginners. A significant portion of the discussion focuses on how meditation deepens emotional understanding and resilience. Henry points out that meditation creates space for uncomfortable feelings such as grief, sadness, and anxiety, which Western culture often encourages suppressing or distracting away from. By learning to stay with these emotions and noticing their physical sensations in the body, practitioners reduce reactivity and begin the process of transformation. This tender approach fosters increased self-compassion, vulnerability, and authenticity, gradually breaking open the heart to hold deeper compassion for oneself and others. Henry discusses how meditation enhances the ability to live fully in the present moment, beyond mere functional awareness of tasks, to richly experiencing life as it unfolds. This presence disrupts mental time travel that fixates on past regrets or future worries, which dominates much of daily consciousness. Through regular meditation, a stable, intrinsic form of happiness arises, less dependent on external circumstances or desires. We learn to be happier with less by softening our attachment to wanting and resisting experiences. This deeper satisfaction fosters a more stable and grounded character. The conversation contrasts Western approaches, often pragmatic and results-driven, with Eastern views that see meditation as a pathway to deeper truth and interconnectedness. Western culture may seek scientific validation or emphasize meditation as a tool for stress reduction and productivity, whereas Eastern traditions embody it as a core life practice that naturally leads to awakening and insight. Henry stresses that both perspectives hold value, but warns that an overly instrumental attitude risks frustration. The richest benefits unfold through patience, trust, and relinquishing rigid expectations. Meditation encompasses numerous practices, but Henry focuses on two major types: focused attention and open awareness. Focused attention involves narrowing awareness on a single object, often the breath, to stabilize the mind. Open awareness is a broader, receptive state, observing whatever arises in experience without clinging. The Way app, created by Henry, guides practitioners through a gentle sequence weaving both approaches. Developing awareness of sensations, thoughts, emotions, sounds, and sights enriches experience and deepens presence, transforming even silence into a dynamic, multidimensional space. Henry encourages meditation postures that prioritize comfort over strict formality. Sitting upright with balanced posture helps, but using a chair, a cushion, or even lying down is acceptable depending on individual needs and circumstances. The main aim is stillness and comfort rather than rigid correctness. Personalizing the practice space, such as selecting a favorite cushion or quiet corner, can enhance the desire and commitment to meditate. The message is to keep practice accessible and inviting, removing unnecessary complexity. Henry introduces Zen Buddhism as a minimalist, meditation-focused tradition that values direct experience over doctrinal belief. A distinctive feature is the use of koans, paradoxical or enigmatic statements and questions designed to provoke shifts in perception beyond conceptual thinking. Examples like, "What is the sound of one hand?" or "Every piece of meat is the best piece," invite personal reflection rather than definitive answers. These koans emphasize presence, non-duality, and the unique fullness of each moment. Although advanced, engaging with koans illustrates the depth and subtlety meditation can cultivate. Henry shares how meditation creates a safe container to acknowledge and process grief naturally, honoring it rather than avoiding or medicating the experience. Grief, as a profound human response, can lead to growth and a more open heart when met with mindful presence. Regarding trauma, meditation supports healing as part of a broader approach, often alongside therapeutic interventions. Mind-body practices, including meditation, help release stored trauma by enhancing bodily awareness and presence, complementing other methods such as somatic therapy or movement. Toward the end, Henry reflects on meditation's profound effect in cultivating kindness and compassion. Developing an open heart through mindful practice naturally reduces aggression, harshness, and judgment, encouraging more authentic and caring interactions with ourselves and others. He echoes the Dalai Lama's sentiment that widespread meditation education could alleviate suffering globally, emphasizing that social transformation arises from individual inner change. Each person's practice ripples out, fostering a more connected and peaceful world through everyday presence and empathy. Both speakers remark on contemporary society's relentless external stimulation via technology, social media, and constant information flow, which disconnects us from our inner lives. Meditation offers a refuge from this digital noise, inviting direct encounter with internal states without distraction. Building tolerance for stillness and silence strengthens self-awareness and reduces reliance on external inputs for comfort or identity, setting the stage for deeper peace and emotional equilibrium. Throughout the conversation, the importance of patience, trust, and consistency are stressed. Progress in meditation is not linear or immediately gratifying, but unfolds gradually as a kind of internal alchemy. Repeated sitting, even without apparent results, is itself the practice. Opening to experience without expectation helps bypass frustration and cultivates ongoing curiosity. Henry encourages beginners to trust guidance, follow a structured path, and persist for at least a month before passing judgment, highlighting how the subtle shifts collectively transform one's relationship with life.